Hello, welcome to Scrap Time, episode 628. My name is Christine, and on today's episode, I'm showing you how I documented my Disney vacation. So last week we were in Disney, and I wanted a way to document our trip a bit more quickly than waiting till we came home. And so I got this book. This is the Brag book by Fancy Pants, and I took it with me so I could document our trip as we did our trip. So on the cover here, I kept it simple. This is just an extra luggage tag we had, and I put the date. Now this is our third time in 3.5 years being at Disney, so I knew I didn't want to do a whole pile of scrapbook layouts. So this was my alternative. So inside, you get lined sheets where you can write your journaling, and then on the other side is blank. So we took this book around the park with us, and on the first day we went to Chef Mickey's, and so we got the characters to autograph inside our book. Because in the past I've gotten the autograph books and then I had to match the autographs with the photos and all that sort of stuff. So you get about 5 pages of writing paper, and then I put our little airline boarding passes. But then you get a sheet to put photos in. It holds 4 photos, so I picked some of the photos of the day. And then you also get a little pocket to put things in. So I put a map of the resort and some information on the dining plan there. So now it's a new day. We had gone to Universal. I put our tickets there. We didn't take this with us to Universal, so I don't have any autographs or anything in this one. If you had more little souvenir-y things from Universal, you could put it here. We didn't do too much there. The other thing I did is every day I had Gemma, Mark, and myself write down our favorite food we had, our favorite attraction, and our favorite memory of that day, or little moment of the day. So I had that each day, and then again some photos from our day, and the park maps and that of Universal. So then it's the next day. This day I put some fast passes we didn't actually use. They hand out these Mickey stickers. We had been to Epcot and we got in this information about those little guys. I had these little stickers. I just put some faces, some of the Vinylmation characters and that, and then again our favorites from the day. So when you do it every single day, at the end of the day I would write this out. You're going to write a lot more detail than if you had to come home and think about your trip. Some pictures of the day. So then here's the next day, Friday. So this day we went to Epcot. So if you've ever been to Epcot, you know you can get a passport, or the kids do the Kids Cot, and they'll stamp and write in the language. So instead of getting the passport, I had them do it right in the book, so it's all contained. So on this side here I'm writing about details of the day, and then on the other side I have all these little tokens from around Epcot. And then a couple pictures of some highlights and our guides. This was Mark's birthday we spent there, and so Mickey left him this little birthday picture, so I added that to the book. And then we saw some more characters, so we had them sign our book. And then again, we wrote our favorites of the day. We had gone mini golfing, so I added in our mini golfing thing. Some pictures. And I have the studios, and then Mark even got his own menu. They wrote happy birthday on his menu. So I folded that up and also added it in here. The next day was Mother's Day. So we had gone on a little, this thing here, the Pirates and Pals Fireworks Cruise. So we got to meet some characters there. So we had some more character signatures, the little thing from our cruise, and again our favorites from the day, some photos from the cruise and that. This time I didn't have anything to put in here, but I'm going to leave it just in case through my unpacking or whatever something pops up. But it's also a good divider, or I could just tear it out if I didn't want to use it. Then another day, something Gemma drew. We got these little cards when we took the boat to downtown Disney, so I just added them in. I stapled them in since there's information on the back. And some more little vinyl guys. And in this day, I don't think I used all the sheets, so I just tore out a couple of the extra pages if I had them at the end of the day. And some pictures and pamphlets. Then we've got the next day. We met some more characters. So we had them again signing our book. Favorites of the day. Some more little fast passes. Our special fast pass and arcade pass. Some photos. Then I put our card keys in. This was the day we came home. And again, our passes. And here I only used a couple sheets, so I just tore out the extra sheets of paper. And now these are some more photos from the trip. Here I just wrote up some information about a tour I took. And then these were notes I had taken while on the tour to remind me of what we saw. And I was just tracking that. So then at the end, there's a place to put a bunch more pictures. So I chose some pictures from throughout our trip that I wanted to highlight. So it holds about 60 photos in total, and I think there's about 15 divided areas, and back here there's a couple extra file folders if you had more information. I may take those out later. I just left them for now. But if you had a bunch of pamphlets of that you wanted to do. So that is how I documented my trip. If I still want to make some scrapbook layouts, I still can. But I don't have that pressure. Everything's already written down and all the photos are there. Then I just took it one step further, did something I haven't done in a really long time. I bought a photo album. Because I've learned that there's no way I'm going to document or scrapbook all my photos. So I decided, I organized them and I printed all the photos I liked from our trip. And I got this album because it has these lines here that I can still write notes about the photos. But I don't have to do a big scrapbook layout with all the photos. So I'll just flip through. So in the end, I ended up printing over 300 photos from our trip. I have 2 photo albums and my brag book. And if I don't do anything else, I'll be happy that my trip has been documented. However, there's a good chance I will still do some scrapbook layouts in the future. So hopefully that will give you some ideas on how to document a trip, especially if it's a trip you've taken more than once and you've already have so many scrapbook layouts, but each time you go you still have special memories you want to hold on to. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm going to be showing you Maya mists. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.